with the obviously current situation, SmackDown was majorly Undertaker heavy. It was a lot of people talking about their Undertaker's favourite moments, and then we got Baron Corbin being a dick and getting beaten by the heels. And the reason that is because WWE are currently screwed because of coronavirus or COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. Coronavirus. Because they think
Cardi B won them all. I'm sorry, but it's cultural appropriation that they constantly rip off Cardi B's music for Humberto Carrillo's themes, and they don't listen to her warning.
Fair point. Apparently WWE are turning around and saying no one is allowed to wear masks. But then they're also going back on that. But then if you look at people in the crowd, no one has a mask on.
Can I just start this with a qualifier, right?
Go on.
Wrestling should be on.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, shouldn't be on.
Oh, it shouldn't? Oh, I thought you said it should.
Like, George, do you think wrestling should be on in the middle of a global pandemic? Do you think a sport where people are wearing as little clothing as possible and therefore are perspiring as much as possible in intense physical activity, do you think that should be happening during a global pandemic?
Outdoors.
It is transmitted through aerosol.
No, I understand why WWE wanted to.
Do you want me to go deeper into my professional persona? I only finished work 2 hours ago, Matt.
I agree with you. On the basis that yes, it is the entertainment and sport we watch is slightly more high risk. For coronavirus and that sort of stuff. But obviously, they're trying to make it more of an escape from the real world for fans, and very sticky situation.
Yeah, but that's the justification they've given, right? Football stopped. It's nowhere near as intense as wrestling. Every single sport, every single other sport has stopped, right?
Yeah, but what you're forgetting about is Triple H's magic spray, so they're fine.
He seemingly run out of it.
All I'll say is, if I speak, I am in big trouble.
Then stop speaking. It's getting more serious for them now. Obviously, before it wasn't so bad. They had, just the performers in the building. Then they added some fans, performance center talent as fans. Then they added family members of the performance center talent as fans, but no one was wearing masks. So they were all sat very close to each other. Well, to be fair, there was a lot of them sat 6 feet away from each other, respecting social distance and that sort of stuff. But I
definitely saw them get within. You're in your house, especially. At one point, they were all bunched up together.
Yeah, that is a problem. But shit has now properly hit the fan because 2 on-screen WWE personalities and 1 semi-on-screen have all tested positive for coronavirus, and that is Kayla Braxton. Hey, Kayla.
Kayla.
I wish she was here. Adam Pearce and Renee Young. Apparently, Kayla's had it twice, so she is the warning to say, have it once, don't rest on your laurels.
I'd like to note that TWM broke that it is possible that Keith Lee has gone out.
Who?
Keith Lee.
Yeah, I heard about this.
And I saw Jamie Noble.
You heard about it because he broke it. John.
Yes, exactly. I follow us on Twitter. I follow myself. And I agree with Shaun what he said. Apparently Jamie Noble could possibly have it. And just WWE are going in a little bit of a dodgy direction. I think they're still wanting to do tapings. They want to bring fans back. Vince, we love you, but please stop.
Vince, I don't love you, and stop.
I don't love Vince at all. Lock off wrestling until.
Nah, he's the worst thing in wrestling. Just no.
Lock him off. Lock it off.
Right. Apparently they weren't testing either, according to my notes.
Exactly. Lock it off. You're not
But as Rhys is putting his notes here, Joe.
But the amount I hate my job, as soon as it was possible, I got my antibody test and my results. 72 hours after that antibody test.
But Joe, as Rhys is putting his notes, are you surprised because Vince McMahon is very good friends with Donald Trump?
No, I'm not surprised, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
They only when they started testing, they started getting positive results. Yeah. So it must be because of the testing, right? That's what's causing it.
Exactly.
No, obviously,
that's how it works.
And there's been travel bans put on place for specific states: New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and I believe there is one more, and I can't remember who it is. But if you're flying in or out of those cities, you have to have a 14-day quarantine. Obviously, that's Florida's the other one. That screws up WWE because Titan Towers is in Connecticut and the Performance Center is in Florida, and also screws up AEW because they're in a Daily's Place, which is in Jacksonville, Florida. So a lot of the time, wrestling is at massive risk for us. How are we going to cope? I don't know. But
MLW.
Yeah, but
Shaun is our MLW guy, and he will.
New Japan's back on. There you go.
Oh, that's true.
That's also true. like, can we compare and contrast? AEW are going to be in a lot of trouble. They think that their current process is going to protect them, and possibly they might be able to get an exemption. They do look like saints compared to WWE, but knock off all wrestling.
Apparently, their contract with TNT is like, if you don't create content, we're going to sack you off.
Yeah, I imagine it would be because they're a brand new company.
Well, it didn't, initially when this all first broke out, wasn't there, rumours and stuff that, who was it, that Fox weren't budging on the whole, it has to be 48 live shows a year or something like that, and they weren't letting them pre-tape it, and it's only a couple of weeks into the pandemic they actually, budged up on that.
Yeah, networks are harsh. Networks are very harsh. And on any basic TV show, think about Breaking Bad. That was rejected by so many different networks before NBC, I think, took it on, and it became what it is.
One of the best examples is Scrubs.
Yeah, Scrubs is another show that was...
basically, Scrubs was paid for by one network and picked up by another. So, even though, as good as it is, everyone here knows Scrubs, and I imagine liked it to a certain degree. Or at least it was popular enough to annoy you.
Good joke.
But basically, that network did everything they could to make it not a success, but it kept going from strength to strength because of its quality, which resulted in it. That's why the network change happened in the middle of it.
Just do what everything's doing at the minute. Like Lucifer, for example, that was big, that was struggling, and then it got picked up by Netflix. Just put everything on a streaming service. Big question though.
It's literally what we're doing now.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I will counter that with Arrested Development. When it was on TV, it was the best show, and as soon as it went on Netflix, it just went to the shit.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is another one as well that's gone a little bit rubbish after its move.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
it's still good.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is about cops. I don't like it. And this is the thing. You guys can laugh now. Now I can look my webcam dead in the eye, and you guys have to acknowledge.
I mean, technically, for the minute,
I've got a leg to stand on here.
For technically, for the minute, you're not actually looking your webcam in the eye because you're cutting off just by your nose. You're too high up.
It's better.
There you go. That's better. Should taping stop though? As a discussion for a roundtable. I mean, we know Joe's opinion. He's already told us. Shaun, what do you reckon?
I'm completely with Joe on this, yeah. There's no reason to be doing live wrestling in the current pandemic. WWE especially, they got so much, with the Undertaker episode, they can just go back and do these kind of special shows. So there's no reason to do it. They're putting people at risk, especially with Ric Flair there. And no wonder Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens aren't coming to work. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
With AEW it's a bit more difficult, but even still, no.
Yeah, Shaun, Rhys.
Yeah, I mean, they, like what Joe was saying, they probably shouldn't have been happening in the first place. How has wrestling been classified an essential business? It is the least essential. It's not a real sport. It's I don't know. I can't help but think, I'm not throwing any accusations here, but I can't help but think about that large sum of money that was paid to the government official. Yeah.
So I'm just reading I'm reading the Twitch chat because Matt is going off on one. He said AEW are testing out the wazoo, WWE are not. They were adopting the Trump plan attitude to it. Neither have taken the correct route, which is a fair point. And also, Joe, I think you responded about him saying they called it Brooklyn Nine-Nine because of the Black Lives Matter movement, as the lovely Terry Crews took front on that. But we move on.